Gamer.
Hey Gary crew, this is HS Gamer. I'm very excited to be here. This will be our first video on our official YouTube channel. So help us to grow this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Alright, so today we will be doing a little review on the StealthSonics Vulcan IEM. Alright, so before we proceed further, just a little heads up. I am not a professional reviewer, neither am I an audio expert or audio enthusiast, but I do enjoy a good sound because I play games, I listen to music, I watch movies on the go, and I also do a little bit of shoutcasting. So sound is really, really important for me. All right. So the Vulcan IEM, this is the box. I will not be doing any unboxing video because this has already been done on the Facebook channel. So I'm gonna link the video in the description below. All right. So before we begin, maybe we'll just talk a little bit about StealthSonics as the company. All right, so StealthSonics basically makes in-ear monitors that are mostly used in pro audio, and they have been endorsed by quite a number of celebrities. If you take a look at their website, for example, we have Jeff Stinko, the guitarist from Simple Plan. We have Charlie Banan, the drummer from Anthrax. We have Warren White, who produced Aerosmith, The Fray, and if I'm not wrong, he was also part of the Transformer movie. They have roots in audiology. This basically just means that it's the science of hearing and any audio related disorders. So definitely, StealthSonics know your ears so much better than you and I. All right, so let's dive straight into the product itself. So here in my hands is the Vulcan IEM. Look at that. Look at that beauty. It's very slick. I love it. I also love the red color over here. As you can see, it comes with a detachable mic, but I would suggest not to detach it often. Just leave it as it is. Okay. These are very light. Okay, probably weighing, I don't know, 10 grams or less maybe. Okay, so out of the box they come with silicone tips. Okay, but I've been told that IEMs will sound better with foam tips, and therefore I have changed mine to the foam tips. Okay, I'm not sure if you can tell, but if you guys own any earpods whatsoever, probably you will know what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the sound from the Vulcan IEM. Okay, so the Vulcan StealthSonics, they produce professional audio. So definitely, when it comes to gaming, the sound will sound a lot more, how should I put this, precise compared to most gaming headphones out there off the shelf. Now, what do I mean by precise? Is that you can really hear everything around you. Okay, so for example, if you play FPS, first person shooters, for example, I don't know, Call of Duty Warzone. Okay, I play that. Maybe a little bit of Apex, Apex Legends. So footsteps in FPS is very important. Okay, for those of you who play competitive Counter Strike, you also know, or even new gamers out there like Valorant. Footsteps is really important because it can be the difference, whether you live or you manage to kill someone in the game. Okay, I personally play FIFA, so there are other sounds in the game itself. For example, there's stadium ambience. They have the crowd chants. When the ball is being kicked, there's even the sound. Even the referee blowing the whistle and all that. It sounds really, really good with the Vulcan IEM, right? I think because the Vulcan IEM is so precise in that sense, I think I would suggest you to try it out while playing horror games. Okay, I'm not a fan of horror games. I don't like to scare myself silly, but I think this would really sound intense in horror games. But don't scare yourself silly lah. Okay. I do play open world games. For example, the new ones that just launched, Cyberpunk 2077, and I really love it when I put on my Vulcan IEM. Right? So of course, the next thing about the Vulcan IEM is, of course, how comfortable it is. Okay? So if you take a look at the design, okay, how you put it on is basically just hang it over your ear, just like that. Okay? And because it's super light, okay, there's no pressure on your ear, it's super light. You can basically game this, I mean, sorry, you can use this while gaming for hours. Okay? And you just forget that it's there because it's so comfortable. It just rests over your ear, and you know the foam tips are also very comfortable. And of course, the most important thing is that you know the technology that they use comes from you know the hearing aids itself. Okay, so hearing aids, you know, you need to put them on every day for long hours. So of course, you cannot have something that you know causes your ear to have fatigue or you feel tiredness while putting it on. So this is where the Vulcan has learned from the hearing aids and they applied here. Because these hearing aids, right, they have this special pressure release valve that allows the users to put it on, you know, for long hours without feeling any tiredness from the ears itself. All right. So I myself have used these Vulcan IEMs on my stream, you know, playing games for many hours, for more than 3 hours, and I don't feel any fatigue. So it's really good for me personally. All right. I've also used it, you know, during shoutcasting, you know, while playing games as well. So if you take a look over here, the one on the right itself, you know, it's me playing with my mates, you know, playing pro clubs, FIFA pro clubs. On the left itself is with my buddy Jerome. You know, we were doing shoutcasting for FIFA games as well. So it's really really important to have comfort and precise sounds, you know, when doing all these things that I like, right? Okay, so of course, let me just remove this first. Right. So before I was using the Vulcan IEM, what was I using? I was basically using my SteelSeries Arctis 7. Where is it? Ah, there we go. Here it is. It's huge, right? Okay. I love the SteelSeries. Okay. Um, Look at the foam pads. It's very comfortable. Sound really good. Okay. But when it comes to long gaming session, it can get really warm, you know, really warm over here. And then it kind of clamps down the top as well as at the side here because I'm also using specs, you see. So it can get a little bit too tight on my head. So, you know, it can get a little bit uncomfortable after a few hours of gaming session. So, you know, I would need to take it off, you know, let my ears rest a little bit before I continue using the SteelSeries headset. But of course, I don't have that issue with the Vulcan because of how light it is and how comfortable it is. Okay, so ever since I've gotten the Vulcan IEM, my SteelSeries headset has been collecting dust, and these things are not cheap, mind you. Yep. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Probably it's gonna be my spare gaming headset right now. Right. So the next thing is we're gonna talk about is going to be the mic. Right, the mic. Um, in all honesty, the you know the quality of the mic is very serviceable. As I mentioned before, I do occasional shoutcasting and I do stream regularly. So a mic is a must for me. It's very important. Clarity is important as well. I do use a Razer mic, the Siren X. But again, ever since you know, I've gotten the Vulcan, my Razer mic is basically collecting dust as well. All right. So all these investments are just collecting dust for me. Okay. There has been no issues. You know, using the mic on my stream. You can check them out on the next time when I go live. Okay, but I must say that the mic itself is a little soft, okay, as compared to my Razer mic or even the SteelSeries mic. So I have to speak up a little bit louder. Okay. And I mentioned earlier that the mic is detachable, but again, I don't think you should be removing it always. Okay, just leave it on. But of course, you have the option of replacing the mic itself to get better cables from StealthSonics. They have the Stealth Pro cable, they have the Bluetooth cable, and all that. So you might want to consider if you don't intend to use the mic. Okay, the reason being is that if you tend to remove the mic a lot, okay, the context inside here is going to be exposed a lot, so it's better that you just um not always remove it when you don't use it. All right, so I'm just going to probably show it to you. I just removed it. It's very easy, it just comes off easily. So this is the mic, the boom mic. Okay, and this is the connection. So you can see that there's a hole in there. Come on, let's focus here. Webcam, focus. Stop focusing, but you get my point. All right, so it's better to just leave it on even if you don't use it. All right, so it just goes just like that and secure. That's it, simple. Okay, now lastly, how do you connect the Vulcan IEM? All right, get it for you. So they come with the 3.5 mm audio jack. Okay, so you can basically plug in directly into your PS4 controller right here. There you go. Ta-da! Simple. All right, you can also use it with your phone. A lot of smartphones right now comes with the 3.5 mm jack, so all you gotta do is just slot it in, and there you go. Easy, easy. All right. Now, the little issue that comes if you are shoutcasting like myself, or you intend to use this with the your desktop, okay? Because most of the desktops right now, either they do not come with the audio jack, the 3.5 mm, or they come with the split one. That means one jack is for the mic, one jack is for the um headset. Yeah, so sorry, my mind went a bit blank right there. Yeah, so there's two holes, right? So one is for your mic, one is for your headset itself. Okay, now if you intend to use this just for the sound, that means you're not going to use the mic, you can just plug this in into the headphones jack, and that's it, it will work. Okay, it's as simple as that. But if you intend to use the mic itself, you will need to get a splitter. Okay, because the Vulcan IEM do not come with the splitter cable. Let me just show you an example. Where's my splitter cable? There we go. So one end, the Vulcan goes here, and the other two goes into the desktop. All right, so you can see the logo of the mic right there, logo of the headphones. That's how it works. Okay, I feedback to the StealthSonics team that this should come together with the box, so you guys don't need to actually purchase it, and they have acknowledged it. All right, so they are going to provide splitter cables for you inside the box itself very soon. But of course, at this point in time, if you intend to get the Vulcan IEM, you can actually just get a splitter cable off Lazada or Shopee. It's very easy. All right, I think it's just a few dollars, less than $3, I think, and it'll just ship to you directly to your home. All right. So yeah, this is how the Vulcan IEM have helped me to enjoy gaming, shoutcasting. It's a totally different experience for me using this as compared to my SteelSeries headset. Okay, so I hope you have found this short review helpful. Okay, and I'm gonna leave all the links, all the necessary links in the description below. Okay, you can also use my referral link to get yourself a nice 10% discount, or you can also check out with the promo code GEREK10. That's GEREK10. All right, right here, see, if you look at my left, right there. the Gearit Gamers, yeah, that's the Gearit 10. And you get yourself a nice 10% discount. All right, so I hope you guys would consider the Vulcan IEM. If you do, hit me up on my Facebook channel or YouTube, whichever. All right, so that is all from HS Gamer, signing out.
Lock and loaded. Bring it on.